Hello, people, viewers of Mr. Reviews. And today, we are reviewing the second Digimon series, already known as Digimon Adventure 02. I'm going to see the first arc, or the Digimon Emperor arc. I don't know if anyone else calls it that, but that's what I'm calling it. And this arc uh, begins in episode 1, of course, and ends on episode 21. So, a bit longer than the first arc in the first season, but what can you do? And like last season, there's only 3 story arcs in this rather than 4. And I think that's a bit better. 4 was probably too much. It doesn't mean so don't have any stupid characters or uh, better plots in this, but what do you do? Anyway, in this series, it does take place 3 years after the first one, so Ty and the other two descendants are a bit older, with some in high school, and TK and Carrie in elementary school, middle school. And the pamphlet that comes with the second season says in the 7th grade, so I'm guessing they're in their early teens or something. I don't know. First episode begins with TK narrating what the other contestants have been up to since then. As I said, Ty and some of the contestants are in high school. Joe is in college, and then Mimi has moved to America, so we don't really see everybody that much. And TK and Mama can move to different apartments after the first season. And he's still wearing the hat he's wearing in our war games, or the different hat that looks the same as that one, because the one thought they would have shrunk or something by then. And when he started to school, he meets his neighbors who were also in his school, and named their Jolie and Cody. Yeah, but for the first few episodes, Cody's voice actress isn't really that good sometimes. Sometimes he does put in some emotion to the lines that he's saying. Other times he just sounds bland. I don't know. Anyway, when TK gets to the school, he spots this kid who reminds him of Ty and David, and he's thinking it's probably because of Dave's goggles that he reminds him of Ty, but I don't know. I'd say probably his face, but it turns out that TK is in the same class as Carrie and David, and David has a crush on Carrie, and when he sees how chummy Carrie and TK are, he's taking TK for the move in on his girl. Yeah, exact words. In the Dizzle world, the Digimon just run from these ring sort of things that just flying everywhere, and when they get to their, like, when the rings get caught in the Digimon's neck or arm or something, they get controlled. They seem kind of similar to Dark Gears, with instead of the black rings. Although black gear and dark rings are confused for him. And the one that's controlling and made the dark rings, the Digimon Emperor. They say he's the person that he's so perfect that he could just rule the digital world. Yeah, he's a bad guy, but I kinda like his fashion sense. He's just looks very royal or something. I just like it. Wouldn't he be better to be called this one king than emperor? But I guess the king has to be appointed, but the emperor just take over. And somehow Tai got the digital world, which makes no sense since the barriers between the digital world and the human world was supposed to get closed by the end of the first season. So, whoa. Oh yeah, when Gotham was about to get attacked by that ring controlled the Digimon, yes, it lost her tail ring. Yeah, the Evan series, but they're trying to make the tail ring seem important, but I think it's only the English. So I can't remember if the Japanese ever did that. But anyway, when I tried to send the email to Carrie, since at this time people had these handheld computers or pocket computers, etc. Called. Yes, I sent it to the school's computer, and no lead actually there when you sent it. And see that Carrie what the visual is, getting into some sort of amusement park, and David actually said that I actually told him about Visual World once since they're on the same soccer team, I think. Yeah, I've got something about the time they met in soccer in the first series. Was that one? And if you saw as well, since I think he got the message from Ty also. And then Ty sees Ogman and they find a cage that has a new type of Digi egg in it that has the crest of courage on it. And when Ty pulls it, these things come out of it and in the real world, and they go to David, Yoli, and Cody, which makes them the new Descendants, and TK and Carrie and David actually open the portal gate to the world by using the school's computer. I don't really understand it. Like they're watching this show since it first aired. Now, David is a bit freaked out by this award, especially when some Neuromon come out from a soda machine. The TK Harry just uses a homecoming sort of thing and just is normal. Anyway, when the TK Harry find Tang and Gothman plug him in on the Digimon Emperor, and David shows him also heard his Digivice. He's quickly thinking that David is with the Digimon Emperor. You know. The others try to pull out the Digi Egg, but it turns out David is the only one that can do it, and he does this blue dinosaur or dragon thing called Digimon comes out. He's basically like a more hyper version of Davis. Just run about saying free at last, free at last. Well, later on, I think he's a bit smarter than Davis. That's not really saying anything. And you don't ever just send one of his controlled Digimon to take care of the Digimon. And also turns out that he stopped the Digimon from able to digivolve by using his own dark Digivice. And when David C. carries and probably actually activates the Digegg, which lets Vmon, who had kind of knew, but later on they realized that it's actually an ancient version of Digivolve called Armor Evolution. Is basically when the Digimon gets a bit like a egg in its evolution, or does the armor. The first one for Digimon is Flamedramon. It's kind of cool. Then when the fight's over, Ty gives David his goggles, symbolizing passing the torch to the next generation. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like David later on in the series, but at the beginning, it was just annoying. He's cocky, and I don't really like that he had like a hopeless, how does it say, like character always failing. And I don't got a hopeless romantic or what, like, I just hate it. It just seems annoying, because you know that the guy doesn't get the girl half the time. Yeah. I mean, a few episodes just have some descendants going to the digital world, while some of the old ones are just like cameoing to just meet them. Oh yeah, the second episode, Yodi and Cody have to go to the digital world and meet their Digimon partners, Armadillomon and Hawkmon. Yeah, when you think of Hawkmon, he has a British accent. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It seems like a Native American type Digimon with British accent. I don't know. And Armadillomon has a Texas type accent. I don't really mind that. Oh yeah, once again, some of the jokes are hit and miss in the season, but it doesn't bother me. And they do have a few new songs in this, like Here We Go, when they actually open the portal to the digital world and go through it and run around. All my friends are Melheads. There's some other ones. I think Here We Go and Run Around, that's my favorite of the songs. And current TK actually get their own Digi-Eggs armor. They involve Gotamon and Patamon. And their Digi-Eggs actually changed to the new ones. I gotta say, I kind of like the newer ones rather than the old ones. They're more color oriented, and they're a bit bigger. And I think the strap is just hooked into their pants is bigger as well. And I like the antennas around it, you know. Let's see. One of my favorite episodes, that's the 7th episode, where Carrie and others Carrie gets stuck in a city that's controlled by the Emperor and has Gardamon everywhere, and then Andromon that shows up because he's being controlled by the Emperor, and Carrie's able to get control off him and her device. Yeah, a question I always had is, they knew back in season 1 that they were able to get the Black Gears out with somebody by pointing their devices at them, since the purity of their life from the devices is able to do that. Why could they just do that in the second season, since it's kind of said dang, and it would probably stop at the fighting in it. I don't know. There's also in some episode that it suggests that they call new devices D3s, stand for detect, discover, I forgot what the third T is called, but for the Emperor, this is a new thing for the Destined to fight against, since they can really kill after all, human beings, so I think other ways to correct the demon. But by the 8th episode that they find out who the Digimon Emperor really is, since David comes to Sakuma against this all-star team led by this boy genius named Kenny Josie. When in the other digital world, the Digimon Emperor has Carrie and the others uh, tied up and sort of landed beaten by the Digimon as well, a skull head on one hand and a null head on another, and got to make Davis choose which one of them would live, and to make them grovel to their their friends. Turns out that's a trick by the Emperor in search of that Pokemon. When David just tackles the Emperor and sees that he has a wound on his leg, he recognizes the same place where he wounded Ken in their soccer match. So, it turns out Ken is the Emperor. And when they're just about to confront Ken, it turns out that he ran away from home. He was living in the digital world 24/7. Oh yeah, and also Yoli actually had a crush on Ken before he found out he was Digimon Emperor. Yeah, it was kind of boy crazy in the first half of the season. I don't know why they did that. It made no sense. Anyway, after that, there's this 3-part arc where Ken actually kidnapped Agumon to make him his partner by trying to control him the Dark Rings and get him to evolve into Metal Greymon, but he always got the Skull Greymon, and he kept on testing Agumon to things, and then gets the idea to actually make a new type of Dark Ring called a Dark Spiral, just to be able to control Ultimate type Digimon, or maybe a champion, since Andromon was able to get his free will back. I know what you're thinking. If Ken was supposed to be destined, then he would have had a Digimon partner, right? Well, he does, and it's and his name is Wormmon. I mean, treats Wormmon sort of like a slave, like taking him, calling him names, stuff like that. And Wormmon's just taking it in stride, and some of the comedy bits actually come from doing them. But it's already like half with him, evil. Whatever. And by the third part, when Wormmon actually sets Pokemon free and actually tells Ken he can test him, so I guess he's desperate for Ken Senpai's attention, but well, when Tiny others do find him, Ken actually finds him well, actually uses Dark Spiral on Ogmon and somehow gets Ogmon to straight Digivolve into Metal Greymon. I don't know how. It makes no sense to me. And after Ogmon's taken that time, Matt and Yoli showed up. Yeah, Yoli didn't come because he just felt like he feel like thrown or something. And by the third part is where the mini arc ends with David realizing that you know what, friendship is when you find the Digi egg of friendship. And it's kind of like that you try to get out, try to get out of that friend for the Digi egg friendship. Because first is saying that he knows like everybody is saying something to do with positive emotion or something. Then saying that he's doing a standard sort of thing that Izzy explained to him. And only when he calls Digimon his friend to be able to get uh, the Digimon and be able to actually do Digimon's second armor evolution, which is Blazermon. Sort of like a thunderous wolf or something. And I'd say it looks cool, probably favorite Digi armor evolution for Digimon, but oh yeah, I was mentioning Digimon and the Hawkmon Digi armor evolution were Digimon Digimon. Yeah, somebody kept on saying instead of like a Digimon drill of knowledge as power, yeah, it takes a layer, but it makes no sense. And the Hawkmon had Pokemon, I think, his name. I don't know. I forget. Anyway, after that, the three-part Pokemon story arc, there's kind of an episode where Carrie gets pulled to this place called the Dark Ocean and just feeling that need tries help or something. Now that new version that TK was angry at Carrie because he was saying that he had needs tie or something. But then it's always dependent tie. Yeah, I really like that in the English dub. But I mean, watched that for a while, but it turns out the Carrie was being pulled to the Dark Ocean because of the Divemon that being controlled. And it turns out they weren't really Divemon, some sort of sludge or Digimon. I don't know, anyone there. Well, the English version, one carries help to defeat the Master. Well, the Japanese version, the one carries to marry the Master. And who's their Master? I bet this Digimon's name, but basically the Digimon version of Cthulhu. Yeah, because he doesn't imagine. Oh god. Oh yeah, turns out there's a Dark Spire. There's Well. Yeah, I got mentioned about the Dark Spires. They're actually the things that stop the Digimon evolving and sent out all the Dark Rings. And later on, the writers are make them do other things that make no sense and just contradict what they said they did to do here. Ugh. Now, the writer of this episode is also the writer that wrote the first movie, the episode 21 of the first season, and probably the head writer of Digimon Tamers. I would say this episode is good, and especially since he put that Digimon version of Cthulhu in it. I don't think it's as good as the first episode of season 1. And that episode is one of my favorites, and has some significance. Like one of the episodes I really remember. And they just go nowhere with Dark Ocean after this. Yes, they bring up twice after this, but they already put back the Slugmon's Master or anything like that. And I think they're trying to come up with a story arc for Carrie, but still, it's sort of the beginning of this, or at least get a movie around it or something. But anyway, that's the the guessing like go to said restaurant where Digitormon before when TK recognized it as the restaurant that Matt and Joe work in, and said Digitormon left for money and they already had Digi-Dollars. Yeah, I don't think Digi-Dollars are a thing in the Japanese version. Probably just the English ones. But like when Needy comes in and turns out there's a friend named Michael that pays for them, and Yoli actually fought they're falling for him, you know. And in this they show how Davis, Yoli, and Cody saw the Digimon. Because you see, Davis was one of the kids in the convenience center that my old mom was holding the kids and the parents. And Yoli was one of the kids that was on the internet when Geo Bormon was trying to destroy it, and that's show her in the movie. And turned out that Cody was one of the people on the plane that was passing for Birdmon saved it. Yeah, not really a big reveal as time the others, but still good. And I don't really know if I like that there's more Digi Destinies in this series. Like they say there's already more Destinies around the world, but well, like didn't the point of being Digi Destiny like mostly like the chosen ones or something? Like there's more than that. Like make the point like the term chosen one was useless or something. Okay. And also in this episode, Yoli actually gets her second Digag. It's on the Digag of his charity. And for some reason, Hoffman said a second Dighammer form is a samurai, even though I think he's more like a ninja. Well, the last time the samurai used throwing stars? I ask you. Oh yeah, and also episode where Dave Senior gets stuck on this offshore oil rig, and there's only one escape pod, and since Cody they trade war, they try to set him to get Joe, and this whole thing with Cody being upset that he lied to the background said that there's no words and can't lie. And there's a Digag there as well, the Digag of liability, and Cody after Cody was accepted that he lied, and he actually used it, and Ambulon said second Dighammer evolution as Submarine Mom, or Submarimon, as that with. And I think that's going well. I kind of like this episode because it shows and tells kids that sometimes it's okay to lie as long as it's like a little, as long as you don't make it too big. Oh yeah, I also got to mention that Dave's big sister has it in her head that she's dating Matt for some reason. I also got to mention that Matt is actually in a band and she's a fan of theirs. I don't know. There's also an episode where David, Sora, Yoli, and Cody go to find Digimon after she gets caught by a Deputymon. Hello, that's on a Starmon. And then there's one where they reunite with the Shogunmon and the Shogun Gekomon and the others, and uh, the, the samurai version of Hawkmon fights this Ninjamon, and he has to put that spiral on Stone Gekomon. Anyway, after the Sulfate Stone Gekomon, Karate has to invite Dave and the others to this gathering of the past, or the old descendants, since it's the anniversary of when they first went to the world. Yeah, I don't know how it is since they went to Disney World by the 1st of August, and now they're still in school. I don't know. And in Matt's dad's job, there's this shadow got going along in the videotapes. Uh, and that makes a callback to the episode with Pokemon and Rock Fireman, I guess I am. And Iggy actually drops some information that they don't really need to go to the school's computer lab to open the Digiport, and they just need Digi trees. And that's very convenient since they also say in the episode that the computer lab's not even made into a detention center or something. And when everybody just goes to the convention center, they actually hear and see the ghost that was going through the videos, and I think calling for Gatomon. And turns out it's Digimon, because yeah, it turns out when Digimon die in the real world, they become ghosts. Yeah! I foreshadows some things, like saying that their enemy isn't only Digimon Emperor, but even a darker sort of person, and they need to let loose the sign of kindness or something. David says this is another of one of my main experiments. So, I'd say this is a pretty good episode. And, some of the lines are kind of stupid. I don't know. Maybe better than the Japanese version. I have to give it a watch. But next is the 4-part arc finale with Jason thinking maybe the newer ones, so that do what Kenneth's doing and extend the usual longer than usual. They have a plan how to hide it from the parents by saying they'll go on a camping trip, and the older kids have to stay to cover for the younger ones, so that's kind of good. And at this point, that Yoli thinking maybe she can actually take care of the whole thing, or taking down Cameron for itself, but get a bit cocky and a bit gun ho, reckless. And only after he starts playing Henmon thinking he's a spy for that or something. I don't know. And after Hawkmon gets poisoned by the spider Digimon, that she realizes that's been a mistake, and Carrie as he consoles her and tells Jodie about the time when she tried to take things and by her own hands as well, with the Newmon and the Changemon thing. But it turns out that Jodie's thought of Ken's base be able to fly within that far-fetched, since it's actually true. In the next episode, TK and Cody actually stick out. Can't say that Cody being in a Samarimon and TK being Pegasus Mom, just sitting down. And Ken is well, rather than find the best partner for himself, he's thinking of making one. Yeah, he really turned into a real Dr. Frankenstein, didn't he? He did mention it in the last episodes. You see one thing from this place called Dark Whirlpool. That is the power of darkness. When he goes inside Whirlpool, he finds Digimon. Yeah. And at this point, TK and Cody are inside Base and they see some Digimon in cages. And that's a screen that shows Digimon, and when TK sees it, we get some post flashbacks of when Antoine and Digimon fought. And then he tried to confront Ken, that whole thing. He does give a speech to Ken after he took the power of darkness from Digimon, or just some of it. Yeah, I think he's gonna get a better speech. Maybe point out that Ken is just being a pretender, that he's really an emperor, and he thinks he's worse Digimon than him. Even the monkey is worse. Maybe it's a taunt or something. When TK did the flag cannon back, he actually whipped TK. That's when Ken starts to get a little bit scared. Since TK isn't like upset or anything. And then they just get into a fist fight. I didn't really expect that from TK, to tell you. I didn't really think he was like the difficult kind of guy. I thought he was more like talking out first, but that's what you could say over 3 years. Anyway, while they're fighting, Ken's masterpiece was finished, and the thing's name is Chimeramon. It makes sense since he has parts of other Digimon made into him. And at this point, Carrie and Yogli were going after him, and Dave and Beamon were slowly going after him on a piece of island or something. And Chimeramon is just dangerous, like a wild animal or something. When everything was done, everything was 3 years to TK to just Kevin Ken and that. No, I know I keep saying that. By the second episode, Ken has Chimeramon on a real rampage to destroying villages and that. And Dave and Aaron are just kind of angry and upset for what Ken's doing. So they get a bit of Cody has a bit of a plan of how to get into Ken's base by using some pipes or something. Ken is slowly going crazy and hearing his voice in his head, and he's seeing a black pit, and then the pit disappeared and laughing crazily. I don't know what came over him. Anyway, when he doesn't try by Chimeramon, yeah, doesn't work. Even gather them on, they're that strong. And when Ken does see a Digimon in training form, he does waver and stop Chimera from fighting. So that's the set that Dave's taking the need to get to the power source to Ken's face to destroy it, but everyone else no. So after he gets his speech and goes off, they decide to go with him. When he and Demon actually get there, Wormon decides to help since he thinks that if he helps Ken, might go help Ken. Turns out that Ken's power source is a Digeg known as the Golden Digeg of Miracles, which only used to be once. Yeah. And they uses the armor to evolve a Digimon into Magnamon, and I think it looks cool. But he still don't match for Chimera, and at this point Chimera isn't even listening to Ken. And I found a funny moment where Ken said he raised him and taught him the value of evil or something. It's that's saying something Ken actually really funny. I don't know why, but it's just good. Yeah. I mean, with the Ken power source gone, his face is going down, and everybody else just leaves, and they finally do have Digimon save Elegate the drill of knowledge to make a bit of a joke. And my mom still having trouble with Chimera, and when Ken sees that Wormon that's important, Dynamite actually whips him, and that was the last straw for Wormon, and he decides to give his last, or a lot of his strength, or last of his strength, to Magnamon, for saying to Ken that he'll always remember him as a kind person, or something. Thanks to that my mom's able to defeat Chimera, and kind of upset and thinking he could have improved this world in that he's been cheated. It turns out that Ken thought this whole thing was a video game. Yeah! And I realized that it isn't when it sees Davidson and David Yoli's and Cody's Digimon. He freaks out and just thinks he's been a monster and cries a little bit. The biggest thing that makes him feel bad is seeing a Wormon is actually dying. Turns out Dave actually found something in the sand, which is a crest. And Dave points out it looks like a crest from the old days, and turns out it's the crest of kindness, which is supposed to be Ken's. Yeah, isn't that ironic? When Wormon does die, Ken is just freaking out like even more, and he's saying like again, which just seems like he lost me before, and he just goes off somewhere, and so he orders like taking him back to camp, and that's when the first arc ends with David or Iggy saying that the older kids are rest easy, that the music lessons have been covered. That's why saying that Jordan passed and didn't get burned once. Yeah, I think that's the best of story arcs, because Ken as a villain is just great, and yes, it's got some more more like focused from the bad guys in this season than in the old one. It's kind of good, and some of the good guys do get a little character development in this season, but not all of them, as obvious too. What else said new the devices I said was just uh, great, and there's no one that the new ones really definitely can use to detect this score, but I don't know. Well, I kind of guess why I need too much time, but whatever. And it also turns out that the detectives aren't exclusively for like Digimon or Hawkmon, and that like they can use some different Digimon that can use and have different evolutions. So that's kind of good. Voice acting is good, especially from the returning voice actors and actresses. As I said, Cody said voice actor or actors I expect as a man or woman. It was kind of hit and miss sometimes, but I think he or she gets it better later on. Um, yeah, so next part is using that two comic relief villains and an angsty villain, and does a does some little bit of nonsense, but and a new evolution or get a new digi evolution. The first will be the first that Digimon movie for the two cast, but actually the third Digimon movie overall. As I said, see you guys next time. Good luck.